What's up, content creators? It's your brother King. Welcome to African Mojolo with King. Listen, guys, this is a very big question. Should you allow your family to choose the person you are in a relationship in or you're going to marry? Or rather, let's put it like this. If your family does not like the person that you are dating or you are in a marriage with, should you cancel them and say blood is thicker than water? Or should you trust your instincts that you know what is best for yourself? This is a very interesting thing, and many people have come across this problem, including myself, where you have to choose between your family and the person that you love. Let's watch this video of this couple in the street and hear what they have to say about this. Let's watch this video about this couple in the street and hear their opinion about exactly that. Should you choose between your family and your lover?
How long you been together?
3 years.
If your family didn't accept her, would you cut them off on her behalf?
It's your family or me. You gonna cut me off of your family?
I would 50-50.
You're too big, baby. I'll pick my family. If my family don't fuck with you and like you, I'll be like, yeah, you gotta
like
go.
that?
Yeah, it's like that family over anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm being honest though.
But your family don't know me.
How can a relationship work if the family doesn't like that person?
Is my family
you know?
here with me right now?
Oh, you're right. I guess.
Even though you've been with him for 3 years, if your family was like, look, we don't like him at all, you'd have to go in a different route.
If we were married, that'd be a different story. But if it's a relationship, that's like, okay, your parents know best. Your parents sees, yeah, your parents know best.
Your parents living with me?
No, but your parents can feel and know who's right and wrong for you. I've been in a situation with like that by my ex, so I know my parents did not like him, but I still pursued with him. But it turned out I was the wrong because it ended up shitty. So sometimes your parents do see the bullshit and you in love, you know, you're blinded.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tricky situation. And for me, it has to do a lot with your upbringing, how you were brought up. For me, determines the answer to this question, because it's not an easy question. It's not an easy question. It's not a yes, pick your family or yes, pick your lover type of a situation. You have to give it some thought, and some thought that is going to make you ultimately happy in your life. So when we come across this type of a question, all we can do, like this lady is pointing out, is judge according to our life experience. Now, that is not always the wise thing to do, because sometimes you watch other people's relationship and you learn from their mistakes so that you don't have to do those mistakes yourselves. But in this case, this lady saying in the previous relationship, the parents did not love the ex, or the family did not love the ex, and they were proven right. So she's basing her she's basing her reasoning behind that. I almost say she's basing her funding, as if I'm speaking about political and accounting terms. But anyway, she's saying, listen, according to my last relationship, my people did not love my ex, and at the end they were right. So, like I said, for me, it depends on your upbringing. You guys have got siblings, brothers and sisters. You know there's just another brother or another sister who always makes wrong choices when it comes to picking partners, relationships. Always. They've from they started dating from 18 years old up until 30 something years old, still making the same mistakes. They don't know how to choose. There is nothing that shows that this person is matured to choose a a partner for themselves. So if that family has got that history, when that person brings someone, even without knowing the person, the partner that much, they judge their partner according to the history of their child. That is what is happening in most instances when you see people hating, families hating a person without a reason. And that person would ask, like this guy is asking, have your family been with me? Does your family know me? How can you say that? Because unfortunately this man is expecting this woman to stand up for her. It's not gonna happen, Machita. It's not gonna happen. Very seldomly would you find a woman that stands up against her family for a guy. That's a man's job. That's a man's job. So don't expect that type of loyalty from women. Women, once their families don't like you, it will be difficult. It will be difficult. Very few of them will fight. But for a man, I'm expecting that your upbringing is of such that you know how to make your own decisions. But also, as a man, if you've been making wrong decisions all the time and your family has watched you from primary school up until where you are right now as an adult making wrong decisions, when you bring in a lady, they might just judge her according to the previous relationships without even getting to know her. So it is very important. This teaches us it is very important on how we introduce our partners to our family. Very important. If you have that type of history, but now you have gained some maturity and you feel like this person might be the right person, go to your family first before they see this person in the public. You guys are posting on social media left and right like crazy. So your family already are prejudging the person. Go to your family and say, listen, I have met King, and according to my last relationships, I know I have made bad choices when it comes to men, and I trust you guys' opinion. I'm going to bring King around, or when I'm not around, just know I'm with a guy named King, and someday you guys are going to meet him. But I want you guys to at least give him a chance to hear him, because I think he's the right person for me. I might be wrong. I trust your judgment. But equally so, because I'm a young adult, I'm an adult now, please allow me to make the final decision when it comes to this person and support me as a family. Many people don't have that talk, that small talk with their family. Many people don't have that small talk with their family. So for me, family is important. You cannot replace family. You cannot replace family, but you cannot love and sleep and make your own family bloodline with your family member. You cannot sleep with your sister. You cannot sleep with your mother. You can't do that nonsense. So for me, if you have found a right person, like I have found the right person, 10 years down the line in marriage, I have proven myself right to have chosen my wife, because my previous girlfriend before her, my high school lover, my first love, was very much loved by my family. Everyone loved her so much. So when we broke up, like, the standard was then high, from beauty to behavior, respect, morals, and everything. The standard was very high. So when I brought in my wife years later, it was like there's like a comparison between those relationships. But at the end, my wife proved them wrong with love. Many tears, because I stayed with my wife at home for some years before we got our own place. It's crazy. That's something that I will speak to you guys about some other time. Moving in with your wife at home. Because we got married young. I was 25, and she was younger, and um, I was not yet set in life. In fact, when we got married, I did not even have a car, a house, or a job. I was just a hustler on the side. That's how I managed to put together my lobola and do a small ceremony, a traditional ceremony in 2014. So, um, but the vision was there, and I thank God that she trusted um, this new boyfriend that she had, because our things moved quickly. After 1 year of dating, then there was marriage. So you know, you have to make sure that you make the final decision in your picking of your partner. Why am I saying that? If the relationships does not work out, you should not blame your family. You should blame yourself. At the end, you are responsible for your life. Because if the relationship then becomes abusive and whatever, maybe your family like this person because he's financially stable, but he's abusing you, but your family still loves him. You should not blame your family for that. You are the one who's staying in that relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Hope you guys got something. Please do me a favor by clicking the subscribe button. I will appreciate it very much. Until we meet next time, let's make YouTube a business. Peace.